Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Heroes of the Golden Age. Tonight, we've got another new show to premiere. We've got the Green Hornet. Now, for me, my first exposure to the Green Hornet was on the old Batman 66 show. They had a crossover between the Batman series and the Green Hornet series. And it was funny as one moment where Bruce Wayne and Britt Reed, the Green Hornet, are both out at a restaurant, and their dates each think they're each other. Like Bruce's date thinks he's the Green Hornet, and Britt Reed's date thinks he's Batman, which was kind of funny for the audience who was in on the joke. But after that, I did start watching the Green Hornet show, which was actually pretty cool, and it is what actually got me into martial arts, because Kato was played by Bruce Lee, and watching Bruce Lee as Kato and then following his other movies and everything, and inspired me to get into martial arts to the point where I eventually became a Kempo instructor, studied Kumdo as well, had state champion in Taekwondo for New Jersey, and all of that from the Green Hornet. So you never know where your hobbies will take you. But I've never actually listened to the radio serials for the Green Hornet, but I've read several versions of the comics. I've seen the TV show, so I am familiar with the character. So let's get into this and see what this version has to offer. The first episode is Citizenship Insurance.
An adventure of the Green Hornet. He hunts the biggest of all game, public enemies that even the G-men cannot reach. The Green Hornet. The Green Hornet is a copyrighted feature of fictitious characters and events in which the principal character is Britt Reed, manager of the Sentinel newspaper. Only Kato, his faithful Japanese valet, knows the dual role the young millionaire plays to strike at lawbreakers within the law who cannot be reached through the court. Though innocent of major crimes, the Green Hornet is hunted by everyone. The cry of both police and underworld is, dead or alive, get the Green Hornet. Joe Desmond, boss of one of the wards on the Lower East Side, managed by cash and votes to maintain a strong position in his community. He laughed at all attempts to interfere with his racket and continued to take advantage of the arriving immigrants. As tonight's adventure of the Green Hornet opens, we find Desmond in his office in the rear of the club rooms of the social club from which the ward is controlled.
This is hot. This makes me laugh. Hey, Nelson, get a load of this.
What is it, Desmond?
The Daily Sentinel. The Sentinel wants conditions investigated.
Yeah? Well, I wouldn't laugh too hard if I was you.
Why not?
The boys from the DA's office have been eyeing this place the past few days.
So what? Didn't we put the right boys in office? Let them try and do something about it.
Sure, but just the same, if I was running things, I'd lay low on the citizenship racket till the heat dies out.
Forget it. How about some business?
There's a bird in the club rooms now if you want to talk to him. He's got cash on him, over $100.
You talked to him yet?
Sure, he's fresh from Ellis Island.
Wants to make his fortune in America. Wants to become a citizen.
You told him details?
Well, sort of.
Melvin can use some more labor. Send the bohunk in.
How many more can Melvin put on the job?
All he can get. The bigger the payroll, the better. It's one of those city jobs.
I'll call that guy in. His name is Russo. Tony Russo. Talks enough English to get by.
Good.
Hey, you, Russo.
Shoes, what's the matter?
Come on in here. We'll get you fixed up.
Shoes. On your car.
Hello, Tony. My name's Desmond. Just call me Joe.
Hello, Joe.
How do you like America?
Tony, she's a like this country. It's a one fine place. Tony, she's a make a much the one.
That's right, Tony. And we're here to help you fellas. Of course, you want to become a citizen as soon as you can, don't you?
Shoes.
Have you found out what's required?
Shoes. I gotta make him a home here a long time.
Well, that's the usual thing. But there are ways to take a shortcut.
What's it is?
If you could get $100 together, we could make you a citizen right now. And if you were a citizen, I could put you to work right away.
$100?
100.
To make me a United States America?
That's right.
I told you all about it, Tony.
Me pay the month. Good. These are making me American. Give it to me, the job.
Yeah, but it's got to be kept quiet. You understand? It isn't the regular way of doing it, but it'll be all right.
You got what you call a pull, no?
Yeah, I got the pull. You pay your cash, get your papers, and then I'll take you over and get you a job right away.
Sure. Thank you. See? Tony, she's know how. She's a red. I stand straight. I raise the right hand, and I say the word, I pledge allegiance to my
Sure,
flag.
you know it all right.
Sure,
But you got to remember one thing.
What's this?
Now, if the other men find that you've been made a citizen before them, they might get sore about it. You got to keep quiet. Don't say anything, or you might go to jail. Now, hand over the money. Here's your paper.
The price, she come high. I got so little money.
That's all right. You're going to work right away.
Now, Antonio Russo, she's Americana, no?
Sure.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. I am so happy. Look, I carry the flag. The stars and the stripe.
Good, that's the stuff. Take him out, Nelson. Melvin, put him right to work.
All right, come on, Tony.
Sure thing. I'm so happy. I sing. My country it is of thee, sweet land of thee I sing.
All right, Tony, hold it. Folks don't sing on the street here.
Me, I am very happy.
Now, listen. You wait right here. Don't go away.
Where do you go?
I'm going to get a car to take you to your job. Now, don't go away. I'll be back in a minute.
My country is of thee,
buddy.
sweet land.
We want to talk to you.
Sure, so what do you want?
We're police officers. We want to ask you a lot of questions about what you did in that place just now. Better come down to headquarters with us.
I got a waiter here. My friend, she's come back.
Talk to him in Italian, Pete, while we take him along. Come on, brother. You're going riding with us.
Hey, wait a minute. So where do we go? I got a job. I got to go to work. Take your hands off of me.
Relax,
Take your
Tony,
hands off
relax.
of me.
We aren't going to hurt you. Hey, Gus.
Nelson, those bugs in the DA's office picked up Russo.
They did?
Yeah, just before you drove up. Keep the motor going. Chopper will be right here. Orders from Desmond. He's seen it from the window.
What's up?
Slide over. I'll do the driving.
I'm checking out of this. When Chopper rides, there's trouble.
Sit still. Here comes Desmond and Chopper now.
But I...
Pile in, Chopper.
What are you doing, Desmond?
Those lugs picked up a witness. As sure as shooting, he'll talk. We got to stop him.
How?
You'll see. Go on, drive. Chase that car. Get close enough to do some good.
Red light ahead.
Go through.
I told you, Desmond. I warned you.
Shut up, Nelson.
I thought you had a drag in the right places.
If they get that guy to the office, he'll talk, and there'll be sentinel reporters there to get it.
Hang on. We're taking his turn fast.
There they are. Go on.
The cop saw us.
Keep going. Chopper, you get ready. Hail him as we go past. Step on it.
Sentinel, X Street, paper. Desmond held in murder. Police question Big Shot and gang death. Read all about it. Sentinel, X Street, paper.
Your Sentinel radio commentator. Joe Desmond, notorious ward boss, was released late this afternoon after questioning by police in connection with the brutal slaying of Antonio Russo. Russo was picked up by special investigators to be queried in regard to suspected irregularities. But before arriving at his destination, machine gun bullets took his life. In his pocket was found a newly purchased life insurance policy. Desmond, licensed to handle certain forms of insurance, admitted selling him the policy a short time previous to the shooting, but declared he knew nothing of the murder. Once more, we have had demonstrated the futility of police in combating well-organized crime. In the opinion of this commentator...
That's enough of that. Kato, I thought sure they'd get someplace when they picked up one of the poor devils that Desmond's worked on.
Desmond did the murder, then?
It's the old story, Kato. There were witnesses who identified Desmond as one of 4 men in the murder car.
Then how did he get to flee?
He was released, Kato, because he had an alibi for the time of the shooting. So did his partner, Nelson.
Oh.
And they had a lawyer on the job and officials who were in their pay. The witnesses were vague on their identification after Desmond's attorney went after them. By the time the police got around to checking the license number on the murder car, they found it an entirely different car than the one described by the witnesses.
Perhaps you have to work alone, Mr. Brett.
I don't know how even the Green Hornet can get at Desmond and his racket, Kato.
No.
But tomorrow, I'm going to get everything I can in connection with Desmond and Nelson and all the rest of their rotten, grafting gang. If the law can't smash them, the Green Hornet will.
The next morning, Britt Reed's secretary at the phone.
No, Gunnigan. Mr. Reed hasn't come back yet. Jenks is here if you want him. Oh.
What's the city head say, Casey?
Well, he hinted that he didn't want you.
Gunnigan don't know what he wants. Hand him a story on a silver platter, and he says it's not enough.
Mr. Reed's been writing Gunnigan pretty hard. He's after information concerning Joe Desmond.
You're telling me. They routed me out of bed last night. Told me to get up and get out and hang around wherever I thought best to pick up things about the rat.
Rat?
Desmond. I tell you, Casey, Reed is on the warpath.
He has been for some time where Desmond was concerned.
Well, I got plenty to tell him.
You really learned things?
Yeah, I got...
Gunnigan said you were here, Jenks.
Yeah. Say, boss, have I got news?
I doubt it, but go on.
Desmond has a racket you didn't know about.
What's that?
He gets immigrants while they still got cash. Makes them think they're getting their citizenship. Tells them if they get it, you get them a job right away. Takes their cash
Gives
and then...
them what they think is citizenship papers, but which turns out to be nothing but a simple life insurance policy for which they pay an exorbitant rate.
You know about it?
More than that. After they've got their paper, he takes them to Andrew Melvin in charge of city improvements. Melvin puts them to work, puts them on the payroll, and when the need arises, perjures himself to give Desmond an alibi.
Oh, you knew?
Of course I knew. What do you think I'm after Desmond for?
Well, I thought it was because of the graft in his ward.
It's a mere detail.
And you call yourself a reporter, Jenks.
Lay off.
Get after Melvin. Find out what you can about him. Somewhere in this setup Desmond has built, there must be a weak link. It might be Melvin. Find out.
Okay, boss, I'll try.
Galligan, please.
If I can only...
Hello, Galligan. Here's what I want. Give me a story on Andrew Melvin. Yeah, that's the man.
Story?
I want to scare him. I want him to think we have a lot of information on him. Leave his name out, but point it so he'll know what we mean. If we can scare him enough, he might back down on that alibi he gave Desmond and Nelson. You get the idea? I thought you would.
Later that same day in Desmond's office.
This confounded sentinel.
What's the matter, Desmond?
Melvin will lose 10 pounds from worry if he sees this.
I wouldn't trust Melvin. He'd run out on us if the heat was turned on.
And maybe you think the sentinel ain't turning on the heat. This won't do, Nelson. Get it? It won't do.
What do you mean?
I have an idea that when Andrew Melvin reads this, he might take his own life.
That night, Britt Reed drove as the Green Hornet.
If Melvin left in the car we just saw leave his house, we'll wait inside Kato till he returns. I think the Hornet can make him talk after what the Sentinel published.
I hope so, Mr. Brett.
Leave the car here in the alley. You have the master keys and weapons?
I have them.
keys.
Yes, sir.
That one won't do. Good. Flashlight, Kato.
Yes, sir.
Quietly. Maybe servants. Come along. In here, Kato. We'll be able to watch the front door.
Mr. Brett.
Not so loud.
Oh, in the corner.
What's the matter?
Here's a flashlight.
I don't see anything.
The chair.
One with the back toward us.
Yes, sir. On the floor.
A foot. Someone's sitting there. Keep back, Kato. Stick him up. Kato.
Yes, sir.
It's Melvin. He's been shot through the head.
Dead?
Yeah. That car that drove away as we turned the corner.
The police.
Someone must have heard the shot and called them.
There's a note, Mr. Brett.
I'll take it. We gotta get out. There's a gun on the floor, Kato. Pick it up.
Yes, sir.
This way, quickly.
Lights, turn on the lights. Right.
There he is in the other room, sitting in that chair.
Probably a suicide.
Yeah, it was at headquarters.
Dead, all right.
I gotta call my paper.
Hold on. If it's suicide, where's the gun?
Say, listen to that.
What is it?
The car. It's coming out of the alley. It's the Green Hornet. Let me at that phone.
The Green Hornet.
This ain't suicide. It's murder. Murder by the Hornet.
When other means to expose Desmond failed, Britt Reed, as the Green Hornet, attempted to frighten Melvin into confessing his part of the racket, which included, among other things, the murder of a witness for the state. Arriving at Melvin's home, Britt Reed found the man dead. A gun and note pointed to suicide, but Reed knew it was murder and removed the gun and note. Police arrived as the Hornet fled, and the next day's newspapers carried an 8-column banner.
Haley Central. Hornet shot for murder. Dragnet out for Green Hornet. Central,
What else does it say about the Hornet, Desmond?
The cops got there as he drove away.
Didn't they find a suicide note?
No.
The gun?
No. Didn't find a thing except Melvin's body. Don't drive so fast, Nelson. I'm nervous.
Well, what's the odds? Melvin's dead. He won't talk now.
No, but
And the Hornet's blamed. That puts us right in the clear.
I hope so. There's just one thing.
What's that?
The Hornet's got the note and gun.
So what? There's no way to connect them to us.
I still don't like it.
Gosh, boss, I never saw you nervous like this.
Well, you see me now.
You always laughed at anything of this sort.
Listen, Punk. When we had the law to worry about, I didn't worry.
Sure not.
When the DA tried to investigate me, that was a laugh. But now...
Now what?
I don't like it. The Green Hornet don't work like anyone else. He's after something. If he wasn't, what did he take the gun and note for?
Well, what could he be after?
Maybe cash. Maybe power. Maybe he's figuring on taking over the ward. Maybe he's after me, I don't know. But I don't like it.
Now, what about the party? You figure on going ahead with it?
Sure. Sent the bids out. We gotta go ahead with it. Our political pals figure on it. We gotta make some plans for the next election. The party has to go on. Why shouldn't it?
Well, I just thought maybe you being so nervous and
The party's on. The bids all went out yesterday.
Holy mackerel case. Imagine this. A party.
What?
Desmond is throwing a party at his social club.
Every crook in town will be there.
It's not that sort of a party. It's an important one.
Most of the important politicians in that part of town will be on tap.
They will?
Sure, soup and fish and champagne.
Jenks,
Well,
tell me something. Desmond's a crook. Everyone knows it.
not till he's proved one.
All right, but everyone still knows it. Yet they'll accept favors from him. Why?
As far as the record goes, Desmond isn't crooked. We can suspect all we want, but that doesn't make him a crook.
Well, if I knew what I do about him and was invited to a party of his, I'd certainly not go.
Yeah, but Casey, you're not after votes. That's the difference.
I'm glad I'm not. You going?
Wouldn't miss it.
You're not after votes.
I'm after the guys that are after the votes. Besides, I'm curious, and I got hunches.
What?
Look here. Melvin's murdered.
Yes.
Just at a time when he might have squealed and made it hot for Desmond.
Very convenient for Desmond. It
It what?
makes me wonder if my own little hunch might not be correct.
What's that?
Jenks, I hate to think that the Green Hornet would kill.
What?
I mean it. I wonder if he did kill or if someone else did it and framed him.
You've a right to your hunch, but as usual, you're all wet.
Have it your way, Jenks.
I'm going to take in Desmond's party, and I'll make a bet with you.
What's that?
Maybe it won't be known, but I'll bet dollars to donuts one of the men who'll be there is the Green Hornet.
You wouldn't be smart enough to realize it. You could talk to the Green Hornet face to face and never spot him.
Yeah? Well, I'd just like the chance.
Yes, Mr. Reed? Oh, very well. Mr. Reed wants to see you.
Okay. Yeah, boss?
Oh, Jenks, you going to this party Desmond is giving?
Sure. I thought I covered. Any objections?
Cover it, Jenks, but don't go alone.
No?
Take a couple plainclothesmen from headquarters.
Think it'll be tough?
I don't know what it'll be, but if anything does happen, I'd like to be sure that some of the people there will be on the level. Get detectives who are just as anxious to get the goods on Desmond as we are.
Okay. Maybe you got hunches, too.
What do you mean?
I had a hunch the Hornet might be there. Maybe he bumped Melvin because Desmond wanted him bumped.
Jenks, I think you have something.
Huh?
That isn't a hunch, it's a theory. Why not publish it?
You mean that?
Credit one of the police with it. Let it be a police theory that the Hornet might be in league with certain political bosses.
Okay.
You can use that for a new lead when information lags on the Melvin murder.
Right. I'll be at Desmond's party with bells and detectives. Here's hoping something happens. Gosh, what a mob. This company isn't even fit for a couple of flat feet.
Way off the cracks, Jinx. Remember, we ain't here because we like it. Besides, a reporter ain't such hot company.
Hold it, Flatfoot. Can I give you credit for a theory on the Melvin bump-off?
Yeah, thanks, Jinx. Yeah, I wonder where all these rat-faced mugs go in the daytime.
Crawl back in the cracks in the woodwork.
Something I don't know what it is, Nelson.
How'd they get around that the Hornet might be here?
Don't ask me.
I had the feeling all evening something was going to pop.
Jenks of the Sentinel has it, too. See who's with him?
Dix.
Yeah. And they haven't done anything but stand and wait.
I know.
Hey, boss.
Well,
What's the matter with everyone?
what do you mean?
They seemed like they was waiting for something.
Yeah. Oh, it's screwy. It's crazy. Come on, let's have a drink.
I don't feel like drinking. I'm going out for some fresh air. My collar's kind of tight.
What time is it now, Jinx?
A little after midnight. Why?
Funny.
What's funny?
Maybe I was wrong. I sort of felt something had happened before this.
I wonder if he is here.
Who?
The Green Hornet.
If he is, I'd like to know it. I'd like to get my hands on him. That's what I'd like. Desmond, check with the doorman. There's no one here without invitations.
Okay, it was just a fool idea of mine. We checked the list of bids real careful, didn't we?
Sure.
I guess nothing will happen.
I never saw you with the jitters like this.
Dry up.
Listen, boss.
What's the matter with you?
I just come from the back room.
Well, what of it?
I just wondered, did you leave the window open there?
No. I shut it and locked it and had the slide closed over it.
That's what I thought you said.
Why?
It's wide open now.
It is.
Who opened it?
I don't know, boss. I went to check up and see if the room was all set for the meeting to discuss the slate of the next election, and seen the window open.
I'll go have a look.
Yeah, you better.
Well, I'm going to have a dance. What the heck? Nothing will happen. What are you so worried about?
Hey, Maisie, how about a dance?
I don't feel much like dancing now.
No one feels like doing anything. Blast it, this is the worst party.
Hey, Nelson, the boss wants you.
Me?
Yeah, he just called down. Go to the conference room.
Okay. I'll see you later, Maisie.
Yeah, don't be long.
Now, where are you, boss? Where is he? Window's still open.
This way.
What the?
Take it easy. Raise the hands. Turn slow.
You, that mask.
Not too loud.
The Hornet.
Sure, it's the Hornet.
Desmond. Joe! Joe, where are you?
I'm taking his place. You're likely to squeal after the cops pick you up.
No. What cops?
What cops do you think? Those flat feet out there aren't here for their health. They're here to crack the Melvin murder.
Listen, wait a minute.
Well,
who you working for?
What do you think?
Desmond?
I won't get the goods on Desmond. He's too handy at putting those who might squeal out of his way.
Not me. No, not me. I won't squeal.
You bet you won't. Desmond has the rod that killed Melvin.
What'd you take it for? It was all set
For
for...
a suicide, I know. Yeah, the police wouldn't accept a suicide theory. That's where the boss fell down. There was too much reason to suspect murder.
But...
That's why I took the rod and the note and the blame for the murder. Now I'm putting myself in the clear. The boss as well. He'll follow up what I do. Plant the gun on you. You can take the murder rap.
Wait. Listen to me, won't you?
You do the listen. Don't worry. Even though you're blamed for the murder, it won't bother you any. You won't know about it.
Well, don't bump me. Wait a minute. Won't you let me talk?
There's 5 shots left in the gun. They'll match the one that was taken from Melvin's body.
Don't kill me. Give me a chance. I won't squeal. I swear I won't squeal.
You'll not get the chance.
Oh, help. Help, it's a Green Hornet.
You take it, rat.
Help, he's got me. The Hornet.
I you wouldn't squeal, huh?
Help me. Where's the Hornet? That window.
Go on, get after him. He was here after all.
Grab Nelson. Help, Jenks. The Hornet. Take it easy. You're all right. That gas he uses don't kill. He tried to get me. I don't know why the gas didn't knock me out.
Chase that car. Get the Green Hornet.
What's you for? Desmond, the double-crosser. He had me put on the spot. He's the one that got Andrew Melvin. He had him bumped.
Where is he now?
Come on, get this mob out of here. Go on, now get back out of there. I want to look this room over.
No chance getting the Hornet now.
I'm going to talk. I'm going to spill everything. Listen, Desmond is a killer.
I get a load of this. There's Desmond in this clothes press.
Knocked out. Killed. Wow.
Oh, he ain't dead, just gas. The Hornet's gas worked on him all right.
Wait. Let me show you. Let me prove he bumped Melvin.
How?
Here, let me show you. His pocket. There. There's the gun he used.
We'll test it.
Check the bore. You'll find it's the same rod that killed Melvin.
And Desmond did it?
Ain't I telling you? Check the gun. That'll prove it.
And the Green Hornet didn't do it?
Desmond done it. He was the boss of everything. He had Tony Russo bumped off. He ran the insurance racket. Throw the crook in jail. Try to have me bumped, will he? I'll fix him.
Boy, we got a story. Let me get my paper.
Green Hornet appears at party. Murder attempted.
Yeah, I'll break everything now, Kato.
Are you sure about it, Mr. Brett?
Nelson had to frame Desmond because he was sure that if he didn't put him in jail, Desmond would get him.
Yes, sir.
When he starts talking, he'll involve Nelson. Kato, I think the racket will be smashed before long. I'm expecting a call from headquarters any minute. Oh, I'll answer it. Yes? Yes, Jenks. He did? Good work. Now all you have to do is find the Green Hornet. Okay. Call the office and give the details to a rewrite. Kato? Desmond has started talking.
That is good.
He denies all knowledge of the Hornet, but he must admit enough to send him where he belongs. Hello, let me have the desk.
You call Gunnigan?
Yeah. Hello, Gunnigan. Concerning that headline you hope to use someday. Well, use it. Desmond and his rackets are both finished.
Desmond confesses to murder. Read all about the Green Hornet. Sentinel,
paper. Green Hornet still at large. Sentinel execute.
Fielding Farrington speaking. The Green Hornet program originates in the studios of WXYZ Detroit and is presented each Tuesday and Thursday at this same hour through the facilities of the Mutual Broadcasting System.
All right, well, I like the first episode. Hey, he got that guy. He sang like a canary at the end, right? He sold everybody out. That guy ain't gonna last long in prison. Snitches get stitches. And yeah, they're gonna take his ass out. He's a liability. But yeah, I like the fact that they kept the aspect of the Green Hornet being thought to be a criminal by the police, so that he kind of plays both sides of the law, and even the criminals don't know if he's a criminal or a hero, and it kind of really depends on who he's encountering, what they think. All the while, he really is, trying to be a hero and do good, but using the subterfuge to his advantage. I'm really happy they kept that in going here in the serial. So let's check out the second episode, The Crooked Bridge.
The Green Hornet. The Green Hornet. The Green Hornet. He hunts the biggest of all game, public enemies that even the G-men cannot reach. The Green Hornet. The adventure, There Was a Crooked Man. The events and characters depicted in this drama are fictitious. Any similarity to actual persons, living or dead, is purely coincidental.
aboard the eastbound transport plane.
I hope the next time they hold a newspaper convention, it'll be a little nearer home.
At any rate, Britt, we're lucky to have been on the same plane. Hope you got as much out of your convention as I got out of my trip to Chicago.
Oh, which reminds me, Conway, why did you go to Chicago?
Why?
Well, when James Conway, a one-man grand jury investigating graft, leaves for an airplane trip, that's news.
That's what I'm afraid of. I'd as soon rather not have it known that I went to Chicago.
Oh?
Hope you won't publicize it.
The simplest way to keep things out of the paper, Conway, is to confide in a newspaper man. If he thinks you're trying to hide something and put one over on him, he'll get answers and publish them.
Frankly, then, I went there in connection with the graft problem.
I assumed as much.
There were a couple of men doing a term in Joliet. I had enough on them to make sure of another rap when they finished this one. So they were glad to talk to me.
You wouldn't resort to blackmail to get facts, would you?
Britt, in smashing this graft ring, I'd resort to practically anything.
Bad is that?
Worse than anyone realizes. Right here in this briefcase, I hold the data that will smash this ring.
How about some advance information?
Well, I might make a deal with you.
Eh?
You want information to get what you call a scoop for your paper.
I'd like to have the Daily Sentinel be the first to announce what you will reveal.
And you'll have your scoop, if...
What's the if, Conway?
If you let me have everything in your possession pertaining to the Green Hornet.
What?
The Green Hornet.
But, Conway, what makes you think the Daily Sentinel has anything about him?
Perhaps you haven't. In that case, I'll get the worst of the bargain. On the other hand, perhaps you have. I'll have to rely entirely on your word of honor.
I see.
I'll promise you a scoop on my expose when I'm ready to break it, provided you give me your word of honor to tell me all you know about the Green Hornet.
Well, my word of honor, eh?
Precisely.
Let me think this proposition over, Conway.
What? Think it over? Then you do know more about it than the police have announced.
I'm not committing myself just yet. Oh, by the way, I must send a radiogram to the paper to have my valet meet me at the field.
Well, that won't be necessary. My daughter Polly will be there.
Oh, but I don't want...
She'll have her car to meet me. We can drop you any place you say.
Well, if it won't put you out, you can drop me at my office.
Not at all, Reed. Glad to.
Meanwhile, at the airport, Ed Lowry of the Sentinel approached a sport roadster.
Say, you're Polly Conway, right?
What? Why, yes.
My name's Lowry of the Sentinel. Waiting for the Chicago plane?
Yes.
By any chance, are you waiting for your father?
How did you know who I was?
Those low license plates are a dead giveaway, Miss Conway.
Oh.
Heard your father was digging up some facts in the Midwest.
I'm sure I wouldn't know. How soon is the plane due to land?
Half hour.
Are you here to meet Father, too?
Me? No, I'm just here scouting for news. You know, sometimes big names come in on the planes.
Oh.
My boss was in Chicago, too. Wonder if you met your father there.
Mr. Reed?
Yeah, know him?
Indeed, yes, very well.
Say, that's one nasty mess we're having in this town, isn't it, Miss Conway? I wonder how your father's investigation is going.
I'm sorry, Mr. Lowry,
If anyone can smash this graft ring, he's the man to do it.
You really think so?
He's told you about it, of course.
Well,
A couple dozen gambling houses running wide open with all kinds of protection. Cheap joints where they let a sucker play for a nickel and others where they let them do anything to limit, win or lose.
Yeah, really,
Oh, Miss Conway, he must have mentioned them to you.
Well, if he has, I've paid little attention.
The sheriff of the county attempts a raid once in a while, but there's always a tip-off.
Is there?
Yes. Yet the same sheriff completely smashes the joints that try to open in competition to Deke Slotkin. Say, what's your father said about Deke Slotkin? Now, there's a crook who's in solid. Wonder how much he pays for protection.
If you're trying to get information out of
me... No, where'd you get that idea? I'll bet Deke Slotkin has tried to approach your father, hasn't he?
Miss Conway?
Yes?
Wire just came to the office for you.
Thank you.
From your father?
Oh, really, Mr. Lowry, it's none of your business. Darn.
Bad news?
We missed the plane and we'll have to come by rail. I'm to meet up at the station later.
I'll go with you.
Oh, no, you won't.
Wait, I'll tell you what. Let me check at the office and see the passenger list of that plane.
Goodbye, Mr. Lowry. It's nice to have met you.
Now, lady, wait. Gosh, what a girl.
Why do people have to turn right in the middle of the road? Can't you pull to the side and let me pass?
Just a minute, lady.
Oh, I didn't see... For Put that gun down. What does this mean?
Just keep your hands on the steering wheel, Miss Conway. I'm riding with you, and you go where I tell you.
How dare you? Get out of my car. What's the
Now,
meaning?
take it easy, and you won't be hurt. Okay, boys. Pull to the side and let us by.
You can't get away with this.
Turn left at the next side road.
Why, you...
Do as I say.
The next morning in the office of the Daily Sentinel.
Holy mackerel, if this don't beat the Chinese. Hey, where's Gunnigan?
Lunch.
Lunch? I thought a city editor lived on ink and paper. Lunch. With a story like this, he's eating. Gangway, I gotta see the boss.
What's the matter with you, Lowry?
Deke Slotkin smacked the homer with the bases loaded.
Good grief, Lowry. Easy on that door.
Where's the boss? Where's Reed?
What do you want him for? He's busy.
Yeah? Well, tell him that Deke Slotkin's finally found enough cash to bribe James Conway.
Watch yourself, Lowry. That's one of those things that calls for lots of proof.
You said it, Casey, and what I'd give to be the guy to prove it.
What's the matter, Lowry?
Get a load of this, boss. Conway reports that he couldn't find a thing against Deke Slotkin, the sheriff, or anyone else in the gambling ring.
What?
Here's his statement. It just came in.
Oh, but that's impossible.
It's a lot of bunk. He had plenty of stuff before he went to Chicago.
How do you know he went to Chicago?
Don't ask me. I know, that's all.
That trip was kept secret.
A guy in Conway's spot conducting a grand jury investigation don't have any secrets. Besides, I was at the airport yesterday. His daughter Polly was there.
Oh, she was?
Yeah, I tried to get some information from her, but she was too smart.
She wasn't there when the plane landed.
No, her father didn't come by plane. She got a wire to meet him at the Central Station. He came by train.
Hey, wait a minute, Lowry. Let's get this straight. You say Conway wired that he'd not be on that plane?
Sure, then his daughter drove away.
And you say that he did have enough charges against the Slotkin crowd before he went to Chicago?
Yeah, and he must have got something in Chicago. Now he comes back and says he has no evidence. Hands in a report that the sheriff and his stooges are perfectly okay. Says Deke Slotkin is on the level. And we know darn well this county reeks with graft.
But Lowry.
Yeah?
James Conway was on that plane.
He was?
Well, certainly. I talked with him all the way from Chicago.
Well, why did he send that wire?
Why didn't he have his daughter stay there?
Miss Case, get Conway on the phone.
Very well.
If he isn't at his office, try his home. If he's not there, try the Civic Club.
Right.
Lowry, you get on the trail of Deke Slotkin.
Me?
Right.
Yeah, James
have
Conway's
Slade cover the
office.
sheriff's office. Get Parker and Milray and have them cover some of Slotkin's joints tonight and see how they're doing. They'll know whether or not the gambling is running full blast.
And if it is?
Well, no, Slotkin's mob feels perfectly safe.
I get it. The last 2 weeks, they've had a soft pedal on.
Get going.
Don't worry, I'm on my way. Oh, sorry, buddy. I didn't see you come. James Conway.
Conway, the very man I want to see. Come in.
Oh, I was just calling
Say,
you.
Mr. Conway, I want to talk to you.
On your way, Lowry. This doesn't change instructions as far as you're concerned.
Oh, how do you...
Britt, I want to speak to you.
There's no one I'd sooner see.
Privately, if you please.
Oh, come on in my office. Miss Case, if those other men Lowry's going to call for me should come in for orders, have them wait.
Yes, Mr. Reed.
There we are. Sit down, Conway. One of my reporters brought in some news about you.
Yes, I know they did. All the papers have it. I couldn't do anything else. I had to issue that statement.
That you made no findings whatever against the gambling graft?
Yes, Reed, I had no choice.
What's behind this, Conway?
Reed, there's just one man who knows I did have information.
Oh, I knew it. You told me as much on the plane yesterday.
That's why I'm here today. To ask, to beg you, Reed, to forget everything I said yesterday.
Why?
Please don't ask any questions. Will you do as I ask?
That's a large order, Conway.
I know.
You told me yesterday you were ready to smash the gambling ring in this county. You said you got enough information in Chicago to expose the sheriff and his crooked deputies. You guaranteed to prove that Deke Slotkin could run his gambling houses wide open because he was paying plenty for protection.
I know. I wish I'd bitten my tongue off before I said that.
What's happened since then?
I can't tell you. I can't tell anyone.
Conway, I told you yesterday that you could trust a newspaper man.
This is different.
I also told you that if you tried to put one over on a newspaper man, he'd go a long way to get to the bottom of things.
I know, Reed. But this, well, you can't get to the bottom of this.
Where's your daughter, Conway?
What?
You heard me. Where's your daughter, Polly?
Why, that is, she's out of town.
Are you sure she's out of town?
What are you driving at, Reed?
Just this, Conway. Your daughter went to meet you at the airport yesterday. Someone sent her a telegram. She drove away from the airport. Has anyone seen her since then?
Good Lord, how do you know these
Has
things?
she been taken by Slotkin's mob?
Reed,
Are they holding her? Do they demand that you surrender all the evidence against them as the price for her safety?
You seem to know.
Conway, what are you going to do about it?
I have no choice, Reed.
Are you going to let a gang of crooks get away with?
Reed, for 20 years I've served the public, worked for the interests of the people. When Matterling ran for the office of sheriff, I fought against his election. He was elected through no fault of mine.
Oh, you needn't tell me, Conway. I fought with you.
As soon as Matterling took office, he started this tie-up with Slotkin. To correct the mistake the voters made, I kept after him. I did have a case against him. I meant to expose him. But now I can't, Reed. I'll give everything I've got in public service, except my daughter. No matter how much I may want to expose this gambling ring, my daughter's safety comes first.
Even though you know who captured her, you can't do anything about it.
How can I? Any one of dozens of underworld rats could have handled this abduction.
Yeah, I'm afraid you're right.
And there's no way to force those behind it to admit their connections.
How are you advised what to do?
They called me on the phone.
Have you destroyed the evidence?
No.
Handed it over to them?
I will do so.
But you haven't done it yet.
I can't say any more, Britt. I came here simply to ask you to forget what I said yesterday.
Where is that evidence now?
Britt, I can't say any more. Will you do what I've asked?
You may count on me, Conway.
I knew I could.
Later, in Britt Reed's apartment, the young publisher spoke to Kato, his faithful valet, and the only living person to know him as the Green Hornet.
Kato, we're going out tonight. We're going to see what we can do.
Very well, Mr. Britt.
I wondered, Kato, just how I could give Conway all the information I had about the Green Hornet.
No, you'll not have to.
No, Kato, I won't have to. His daughter's disappearance makes it unnecessary to keep that bargain with Conway. Still, I'd almost prefer telling him the whole story if it were the only way to smash this gambling ring.
Mr. Conway's a smart man.
Conway's very smart, Kato. He's told no one else about his daughter's abduction. I'm the only one.
Then you must be careful, sir.
You're right. If the Hornet should show a knowledge of his daughter's abduction, Conway will know Britt Reed is the Green Hornet. Unless
what, Mr. Britt?
Unless Conway is made to believe that the Green Hornet is one of the abductors. Come, Kato. The mask and the weapon. Tonight, Conway is going to meet the Green Hornet.
The curtain falls on the first act of our Green Hornet adventure. Before the next exciting scenes, please permit us to pause for just a few moments. Now, to continue our story. The only way Britt Reed could offer aid as the Green Hornet without making James Conway suspect his true identity was to pose as a member of the gang that had kidnapped Conway's daughter. With this as his plan, he guided the sleek black beauty to the court outside Conway's study.
Wait here in the car, Kato.
Yes, Mr. Britt.
I'll go through that French window. Conway's in his study.
Very well.
Who's there?
What are you doing in
Back
here?
inside.
Man.
In, Conway. We'll talk inside the study.
The Green Hornet.
I guess you know why I'm here, don't you?
I can imagine.
Why?
You and those other rats are after the portfolio.
Well, where is it?
I thought there'd be a phone call. I've been waiting for it.
I'm here. There's no need for the phone call.
But if I give you what you want, how do I know my daughter will return safely?
You'll have to take your chances on that.
If she's seen any of you might not let her go free to testify.
She certainly won't go free if you don't stop stalling. Hand over those affidavits.
But
Be quick about it.
Yes, I have them. I'll get them. Now you, put your hands up.
Who are you?
Hurry. Raise your hands or I'll blast you into eternity.
More nerve than I gave you credit for, Conway.
Take off that mask.
Conway, do you know what this will mean to your daughter?
I know that I'm about to learn the identity of the Green Hornet. After that, I'll dictate the terms. You'll send my daughter back, not to save the gambling ring, but to protect yourself. My silence in exchange for my daughter's life.
Don't be a fool, Conway. You can't help your daughter this way.
Take off that mask. Take it. Something's wrong. My throat.
Oh. Too bad, Conway. You forgot I might have an assistant.
I saw him.
Shot gas from the window just in time. Now get in here quickly. We've got to find those papers. They must be in here somewhere. He was waiting for a phone call from the gang.
We'd better hurry.
He started for this drawer. Perhaps... Yeah, here's a portfolio.
Is that the one?
Yes. Well, this evidence is enough to send Sheriff Marterling, 3 of his deputies, and the entire gambling ring to jail for life.
He had them, eh?
And on top of that, they have a kidnapping charge to face. Conway said he was waiting for a phone call.
Yes, sir.
It was to tell him how to go about exchanging these papers for his daughter. Well, we'll stay right here and take that call.
In a large suburban home where Polly Conway was held captive, Deke Slotkin made his phone call.
The girl? Well, Conway, you'll just have to take our word for it that she's safe. Yes, of course you can talk to her. Bring the dame over here.
Go ahead, sister. Talk into that phone.
Oh, you cowardly...
Never mind the names. Your father's on the other end of this phone. Say something.
Dad, don't pay any attention to them.
That's enough.
Don't listen to them, Dad.
Come on, you heard the boss.
Hello, Conway. Don't try to trace this call because we ain't calling from the place you'll find us at when you bring the stuff, see? Matter of fact, I'll tell you where we're calling from. It's your own house in the country. All right, you mugs. Take the girl out to the car. Get her to the next place. I told Conway to meet us there.
You think he'll bring the stuff with him?
Sure he will. Sure.
You'll be sorry for this. My father won't let you get away with it.
Take her out and get started. We'll come in the car.
Come on, let's get going.
Deke,
Yes, Steve?
the dame's seen us all. We don't dare let her go.
No?
She'll squawk. She'll send us all to the gaol for life.
Who said anything about letting her go?
On the other hand, if we don't let her go, Conway knows who'll be doing her in.
It's all worked out, Steve. We got the girl's car parked at the 7-Eleven club.
Yeah?
Conway comes there with the evidence and leaves with the girl.
Sure, but...
On the way back to town, they cross the Battlestone Bridge. And that's where they have an accident. And get this, Steve. You know how it's going to look like this accident happened?
I'm listening.
It's going to look like he come out here with his daughter. They had a couple of drinks, a couple too many, get it? And Conway's too tight to drive his car, so he goes off the bridge.
Boy, that's a Lulu.
Yeah, and 6 of you guys will swear the girl was at the club. Come on now, we got to get to the 7-Eleven club before Conway does. Tell the boys to watch for his car in the parking lot.
Right.
Conway is one guy that couldn't be reached with cash. Well, we'll reach him this way. Permanently, Steve. Permanently.
When James Conway recovered consciousness...
What? Hornet. The Green Hornet. Gas. I remember. Gas. Knocked me out. Weak as a kitten. Here, the desk drawer. The papers gone. The Hornet. Oh, yeah. The phone. I'll show him. He can't bluff me. Hello. Give me police headquarters. What's this? Dropped something. Address. Lord. Hello. Police headquarters. James Conway speaking. I just found a clue to the Green Hornet. Yes. Send Sergeant Doyle here with men he can pick out and trust. I know he's on the level. Warrant nothing. We're going to raid the 7-Eleven and do it without a tip-off. We don't need warrants where the Green Hornet is concerned.
Kato, these papers tell all about the 7-Eleven Club. How there's a secret entrance to Deke Slotkin's office. How much is required for protection?
That is good.
If only Conway is the fighter he proved to be when I was in his home.
If he is not, Mr. Brett.
If he isn't, Kato, I don't know what will happen. It might mean the end of the Green Hornet. Our luck must make James Conway realize what the note I dropped in his office meant. It must give him added courage enough to act on it.
More, Mr. Brett.
More? What do you mean more?
You must get out of the club.
Yes, that's a problem, Kato. Once inside the 7-Eleven Club, how am I going to get out? There's the club just ahead. Now to find that secret entrance. According to the information in the portfolio, that entrance to Deke Slotkin's office must be through that little woodshed.
Yes, Mr. Brett.
Well, that's the way I'm going in. Take the car, Kato, and leave me here.
But, Mr. Brett, how do you get away?
I don't know yet, Kato, but don't bother about me. You get this car back to the hiding place. There's nothing more you can do.
Polly Conway, her hands still tied, was in Slotkin's office.
Better put a gag on it, too, Steve.
Okay, boss. Whatever you say.
Yes, you'd better, you pack of yellow rats. 4 of you here, and you're afraid of one girl.
Shut up. Take it easy. Get a gag in her mouth and get outside. Watch for Conway's car. Who's that?
I wouldn't know, boss.
Who knows about the secret door to this place?
You got me, Deke. Must be one of the bunch.
The only one of the bunch that knows about that isn't here. He's in stir in Chicago.
Maybe he's out.
No, he isn't out. If he was, we'd have heard of it before this. Say, do you suppose Conway knows about that? Maybe he does.
Should I open it?
Yeah, open it up.
All of you, stand where you are.
Hey, what's that?
The Hornet!
What the Samuel?
Move back in there.
Hey, what's all that smoke behind you?
The tunnel behind me's been filled with gas. You better close that panel if you don't want it to come into this office.
I'll close it.
What's the big idea? Who sent you?
I'm here representing Conway. Close that panel. That means no one will leave by this exit, Slotkin.
Did Conway send you here?
What do you think? I'm here to take the girl and leave these papers.
Hold on. That stuff don't go, understand?
Oh, you figure on stopping me, Slotkin?
Now, Hornet, put down the rod. We can get together.
Untie that girl. Hurry it up. I'm taking her out of here with me.
And just how do you figure on getting her out, Hornet? You think you can walk right through that crowd in the gambling rooms here with a Hornet mask on without nobody stopping you?
I said untie her.
Guess again, fellow. I'll shake it down. Gas, you fool.
If anyone else wants some gas, just make a play for a gun. You're going to untie that girl, and we'll have to gas the bunch of you and do it myself.
Take the ropes off her, Steve. He can't get out of here.
Okay.
Conway thought you wouldn't be depended on to keep your word. He kept his. See, here are the papers, all the evidence he got against you.
Yeah, let me look at them.
Now remove that gag.
All right. I'm doing it.
I suppose you think you're smart finding that secret entrance. Well, let me tell you, Hornet, you haven't a chance in the world of getting out of here.
That's the cops. The signal. It's a raid.
We didn't get a tip.
Don't try to rush that door.
We gotta scram.
Help! Help!
Boss, the dame. Them papers, if they catch us...
They will find you here. See how you like this gas. There's enough in that bomb to fill the room, and here's some more. Now to get out of here. Across the corridor. In that room there.
Come on, then. Slotkin's private office is this way.
I'm right with you, Conway.
Get back there. Here's one raid you weren't kicked off.
Here's the office.
The door is open. Conway, why didn't you tell me you were going to raid tonight?
Reed,
You here? It looks that way, eh?
holy smoke, boss. You can't be here founding a raid.
I was after information.
Stay with us, Reed. My daughter is here somewhere. The Hornet's here, too.
Hornet?
Yeah, he tried to threaten Conway. He's in with a gang. You stick with us, boss. Make out you made the raid along with us.
Oh, there's my daughter. Polly. Polly, are you all right?
This room's filled with gas. Careful how you enter it.
What's this stuff?
My evidence. The things the Hornet stole.
Here's Ferber, Slotkin, and a couple of others. They're out cold.
Polly, speak to me. Are you all right?
I'm sure she's not harmed, Mr. Conway. The gas the Hornet uses is not dangerous.
Mr. Reed, this'll smash the ring. Look at the stuff that's here.
I know.
You know.
Well, Conway told me about it. I think, Conway, that now the Sentinel has a story.
The Sentinel has. I wonder which of these 4 men is the Green Hornet.
I doubt if any of them is.
You seem to know a lot about the Green Hornet. You said the gas was not dangerous. You claim none of these is the Hornet.
I happen to know quite a bit about the Green Hornet. In my position with the Sentinel, I've been well informed about him.
That's right, Conway. There's only one guy that knows more about the Green Hornet than Britt Reed does. And that's the Green Hornet himself.
Green Hornet gang broken. Sheriff indicted. Gambling ring exposed by grand jury. Green Hornet still at large. Sentinel, let's be
The story you have just heard is a copyrighted feature of the Green Hornet, Incorporated.
See, now that's why I like things like the underworld and the cops, everybody thinking he could be a criminal. Because he was able to get the information on the kidnapping by making him think he was the kidnapper. He knew he wouldn't talk to the police or anybody else or anyone that would endanger it, but it was brilliant. So I'm digging this so far. Ow! Sorry, I got my kitty's a little hungry and decided to bite me to let me know. So sorry about that. I will feed her as soon as we get into the next episode. So I guess so we can let her get her dinner. Let's go ahead and do that. So we are going into episode 3, The Phony Insurance Adjuster. Or Advisor. Sorry.
The Green Hornet. He hunts the biggest of all game, public enemies that even the G-men cannot reach. The Green Hornet. His faithful valet Kato, Britt Reed, daring young publisher, matches wits with the underworld, risking his life that criminals and racketeers within the law may feel its weight by the sting of the Green Hornet. Ride with Britt Reed as he races toward another thrilling adventure. The Green Hornet strikes again. Hurry, Kato! Here's where we break an insurance racket!
of the courtroom.
But the judge wrong. For what they do, I must pay them $100.
I regret to say you must. You've incurred a debt of $100 to these men. While I sympathize with you, there's nothing the law can do to help you.
They say they give to me good advice. Good advice on how to save the money on my insurance. They say they save me $400 a year.
And for that, you agreed to pay them $100?
Yes. I have a two policy. I pay only them give me money when I'm old.
Policy?
Yes, that's it.
And your second policy was a 20-year life policy?
That's it.
On both these policies, you pay for a certain length of time and then you're finished. The policies are paid up, in other words.
Yes. Yes, but these crooks, they tell me to change the policy.
Your Honor, as insurance advisors, we merely showed her that she could get the same amount of protection and pay smaller premiums.
Mr. Dougal, you told Mrs. Rivera that she would pay smaller premiums.
Well, that's true.
But you did not tell her that she would then have to continue to pay those premiums as long as she lived.
Well...
Your advice was to suggest that she switch from annuity and paid-up life insurance to straight life. That's it, isn't it?
She'd pay less?
Naturally she'd pay less, but you go on paying longer. Why didn't you explain that to her?
Well, so few people can understand the many angles of insurance that we
That
don't...
you took advantage of that fact to work a racket.
Look here, you can't...
Quiet.
But I tell you...
I said quiet. Mrs. Rivera.
Yes, it does.
These men set themselves up as insurance experts. Unfortunately, in this particular case, I don't think they had your best interest at heart.
That isn't true, Your
Did
Honor.
you tell Mrs. Rivera that advice is given by the insurance company, given free to anyone who asks for it?
No, that wasn't my responsibility. If she chose to come to us for advice, that's what we're for. She agreed to pay us, now she won't. I demand that she pay.
Your ounce of flesh, eh?
We're entitled to the money.
If the laws of this state gave me any leeway, Mr. Dougal, I'd make it more difficult for you to collect. You gave Mrs. Rivera advice that she could have gotten for nothing. And not very good advice.
If I could get it free, then why have to pay them?
Because these men have taken advantage of the law, as well as you, Mrs. Rivera. They charge for advice. If you go to them for advice, the law can't stop that.
$100. I'm a poor woman. I thought they would help me.
It's people like you, poor people who are looking desperately for a way to save money. They're the ones who most often fall victims to racketeers.
It will take me so long to pay. Money I need for the house, for the children. They said they would help me to save the money. And now I...
It is the hope of this court that someday men who make a racket out of insurance advising are weeded out from those who do so honestly. That the State Insurance Commission will have the power...
Sometimes the State Insurance Commission is going to have laws passed to get power over the racketeers. And the
Where said all that, Ashford?
Golly, that ain't half of it. He led into them insurance racketeers with both fists.
Was this crook Dougal there?
Sure, him and his partner Webster, and their lawyer.
They must have burned up when the judge laced into them.
Not them rats, Casey.
You mean they were cool?
Like a cucumber. Dublin snakes ain't it awful how crooks can have the law working for them that way?
What about poor Mrs. Rivera?
She's got to pay.
They didn't help her, Ashford. Gosh, there are lots of insurance counselors who are honest and really entitled to being paid for advice.
Not to mention you can get advice from your insurance company for nothing, Casey.
But to make that poor woman pay in a case like this...
I was telling Reed about it last night, Casey. And the poor dame can't hardly afford to waste 50 cents, let alone $100.
That's a shame.
I demand to see the man who's responsible for this.
Just a moment. Who are you?
This editorial in the Daily Sentinel. It's a deliberate slap in the face.
You'll tell me who you are and what you want here.
You're Dougal.
That happens to be my name.
I seen you in court yesterday. Why, you chiseling crook, I ought to break...
Ashford.
I'll learn you to jip poor dames like that.
Cut it out.
Who's responsible for this thing?
If you're talking about the editorial, it's just what you crooks need.
I'll see about that.
Mr. Dougal, I don't know who wrote that editorial, but...
Oh, playing dumb, huh?
But I was saying, whoever wrote it, the orders came from the publisher, Mr. Reed.
And I suppose he's out of town and can't be reached.
He's right here, and I hope he'll see you.
Yes, Miss Cage.
There's a Mr. Dougal out here, Mr. Reed.
Dougal? The insurance advisor?
If you want to call him that. He's sizzling.
Yes, sir. Send him in. We'll see if we can't call him off.
Yes, sir.
Well?
There's the door, mister. You walk through and you're face to face with Mr. Reed.
Good.
Better keep your guard up. That chin of yours looks awfully weak.
He's got a glass jaw, Casey.
Well, you wanted to see me? Come in. I certainly will. Which of you two is responsible for this editorial?
I put it in the Sentinel, Dougal.
What about it? Never mind, Gunnigan. Your name's Dougal, isn't it? It is. Then you can complain to me. As publisher, I had that editorial written. Just what do you mean by advising the public to steer clear of certain insurance advice? Exactly what the article says, Mr. Dougal. I gather you can read. I'm an insurance advisor.
Well, the man's bragging about it, Reed.
Had a little case in court yesterday, didn't you? We were entirely within the law. Mrs. Revere owed us that money. For what? For our advice. For which you charged her $100. That's our fee. I'm in an honest business. Now, stop right there. The Sentinel doesn't make war on honest businessmen, Dougal. Then how about this editorial? That editorial specifically states that most insurance advisors are honest, with a few exceptions. And you call me one? We mention no names.
We didn't have to. If the shoe fits, Dougal, wear it.
My business is offering advice to those in need. And the Sentinel's business is reflecting public opinion. What you've done is... Now stop right there. Listen to me. No, just for a change, you listen to me. You offer advice and charge a fee, is that right? Yes. Well, the Daily Sentinel offers advice, too. Only our fee is no more than 3 cents. The price of the newspaper. If you mean by that... Draw your own conclusions. We let our readers do the same. But you can't. What? I run this paper, not you. If I believe that certain insurance advisors aren't all they should be, I can use the pages of the Daily Sentinel to warn the public. And that's exactly what I'm doing. Now, was there anything else? Well, it is.
Looks like you're around, Reed.
Now, we're rather busy, Dougal. If you don't mind. Yes, Miss Case.
There's a phone call here, Mr. Reed. It's for Mr. Dougal.
Phone call? Put it on. Dougal, one moment.
What is it now?
This phone call is for you.
For me? I'm not expecting it.
Do you want it?
It must be my office. Yes, I'll take it.
Hello?
Mr. Dougal.
Who is it? Miss Liggett. Anything wrong with the office?
I just heard something. It's about this.
Well, what is it? What are you frightened about?
It's Mr. Dougal, it's the Green Hornet.
The Green Hornet?
Yes,
The Hornet?
So I called the police.
Police? No, don't do anything. I'll be right over.
Dougal, did you mention the Green Hornet?
Why, no, it's nothing.
Wait a minute. What about the Hornet?
I don't know what you're talking about. They're my office. I've got to go over there immediately.
What's the matter with that guy, Reed?
He turned rather pale, didn't he, Gunnigan?
Did he mention the Hornet, or am I hearing things?
We both heard it, Gunnigan.
Yes, Mr. Reed.
Is Mr. Dougal gone, Miss Case?
Gone. He went out of here on a tailwind.
Call the city room. Get Lowry in here.
Lowry?
On the double. He's got an assignment. That phone call gave us a lead, Gunnigan. The Sentinel's going to use it.
And how, Reed? Want me to get Lowry on the trail, eh?
Dougal mentioned the Green Hornet.
He covered it up awful fast.
And the Sentinel's going to uncover it.
Yeah, we could... Hey, Reed, for Pete's sake, do you suppose the Green Hornet may have something to do with the racket?
Hey, boss. Casey says it's a 3-alarm.
You got an assignment, Lowry?
Right, Lowry. Dougal, the insurance constable, just left here. He knows something about the Green Hornet. Now get after it. He's heading back to his office.
Well, what's this about the Green Hornet?
Well, we got a letter.
Where is it?
I gave it to Mr. Webster. He's inside in the...
I know where he is, you fool. Webster.
Yes, operator, hurry. The police department.
Webster, put down that phone.
Oh, hello, Dougal. Hey, what's the big idea?
They were calling the police.
Sure, we can't take any chances.
Didn't Liggett tell you my orders? I said not to call the police.
Yes, she told me, but
Shut
then
up. Call the police and what happened?
Huh?
Publicity, more publicity. We've already had enough of that from the Daily Sentinel.
Don't you...
We don't want any more glaring lights turned on us. Too many people we've hooked.
So what? We're within the law.
We are, yes. We don't want bad publicity. Tell the police and they'll swarm down here. Ask our business. Reporters will flock here.
Yeah, there's something in what you say.
I had an idea you might try dumb stuff like this. That's why I hurried. Now, where's the letter from the Hornet?
It wasn't from the Hornet.
But you
It's
said...
about the Hornet, yes. Here, look at it.
Unsigned.
Typewritten, too.
Why, this note says that one of our clients is the Green Hornet.
Yeah, it could be any one of 100 people.
This note must be from someone who knows the Hornet's identity.
That's what I figured. But why should the Green Hornet be interested in what we're doing?
I wish I knew.
Maybe that's a crank letter, Dougal.
If it were signed by the Green Hornet, if it were a demand for money, it might be false, a crude attempt at a shakedown, but... Well, this letter's apparently doing us a favor.
Hadn't thought of that.
Must be from someone who hates the Hornet.
Well, that takes in everybody. They fear him like the plague.
Yeah. If you want to learn the real identity of the Green Hornet, he's one of the suckers on your list.
Do you think it might be that man Black, the one we had in yesterday? He said he was looking for advice on insurance, but he looked kind of tough.
Too dumb.
Hey, Dougal, if we could locate the Green Hornet, we'd get that reward.
Never mind the reward.
Huh?
You fool, that reward is chicken feed.
I don't get it.
Webster, how much would the Hornet pay us not to tell the police?
I don't... Say, that's an idea.
We could collect plenty.
Yeah, if we learn who he is.
We have a lead already. All we need is to...
Mr. Dougal.
Well?
The man outside. He's a reporter from the Sentinel. He wants to talk about the Hornet.
We're not talking. Send him away.
Oh, wait. A reporter, huh?
Maybe he can give us some information without knowing it. I'll talk to him first. Then we'll send him away.
Yeah, boss, I saw him. They said they didn't know a thing about the Green Hornet.
Spoke to Dougal, Larry?
Him and his partner Webster. Claimed they never had a thing about the Green Hornet, but they asked an awful lot of questions.
See. About the Hornet?
Whether I'd ever seen him, how big he was, what sort of build he had.
You told them?
Sure, I've seen the Hornet. Came close to him a couple of times. Yeah, but never close enough. Why, boss, did it make any difference?
No, Lowry. If you satisfied their curiosity, that's okay.
And, boss, were they curious? You know those poor staff thought they were dragging the answers out of me?
They weren't subtle?
They tried to be. Can you imagine those mugs trying to be casual about digging for information with a reporter who's an expert at digging?
Okay, Larry, that's all.
Right, boss. See you in the papers.
Uh-huh.
I'll keep after him.
Yeah, there's no doubt Lowry will keep after him. And so will the Green Hornet.
In Britt Reed's apartment one evening, Britt cornered Michael Axford, his bungling bodyguard, as he was about to leave.
Now, wait a minute, Axford. You hardly finished your coffee.
I got a step on it, Reed.
But only 2 cups, Axford? Kato feels slighted.
Golly, your feelings ain't hurt, Kato.
No, Mr. Sir.
It's only on account of I'm doing some investigating on the Green Hornet, Reed. And being a man of action, I don't sit around when I could be out sleuthing.
It's about the insurance advisors?
Yeah, them crooks, Dougal and Webster. They keep denying it. But me and Lowry got a theory that they're mixed up with the Hornet somewhere along the line.
Yeah, Dougal mentioned the Green Hornet in my office.
Yeah, but he's been denying it ever since, Reed.
You believe him?
Oh, not me. That's why I'm going out. I figured if we can't watch Dougal long enough, we're going to learn something.
About the Hornet?
Holy crow, what else?
Have you had any luck so far, Axford?
Oh, me and Lowry been watching them like hawks. Them guys is acting awful suspicious, Reed.
Yeah, I heard they pumped Lowry all they could.
That ain't all.
No?
They've been going around calling on a lot of people, Reed.
Yeah, Lowry mentioned that. You checked up on these people?
Every one of them was guys that have been going to Dougal and Webster for insurance advice.
Could they explain the call?
Nope. Just that the two of them asked a lot of phony questions.
Indirect questions, Axford?
Yeah, that's it. Like they were trying to get information without letting on.
The same way they asked Lowry about the appearance of the Green Hornet.
Yeah, and... Holy crow.
What is it?
I just thunk of something. Reed, do you suppose one of them guys might be the Hornet?
Dougal or Webster?
No, one of the guys that was asking the questions from. Golly, now that I recollect, there was one fellow that might be the Hornet.
So?
Yeah, a guy named Lund.
Lund?
Yeah, I got his address wrote down here in my little book. I'm keeping a list whenever we talk to somebody what we're speaking to Dougal and Webster.
Oh, let's see that book, Axford. Well, Lund. Well, what makes you regard him as a possibility?
Me police training, that's what.
He looks like the Hornet?
Well, I ain't never seen the Hornet's face on account of that mask the Hornet wears. But this guy's about the same size. Oh, there's plenty of times I've been as close to the Green Hornet as you and me right now, Reed.
Uh-huh. But that's no indication, Axford. After all, you've often said that my build was similar to the Green Hornet.
But this guy, Lund, Reed. Wait, let me see that book.
Another clue?
Yep, just like I thought. Dougal and Webster been to see Lund twice. Twice, Reed. Don't that prove they got their eye on him?
So you think Lund may be the Hornet?
I got me theories, Reed. I'll leave you know when I find out.
I'll be waiting.
Golly, Reed. Did I ever say your bill was like the Green Hornet?
Oh, many times.
But I must have been dreaming. The more I look at you, the more I can tell it must be this guy Lund. It sure ain't you.
So the man's name is Lund. And they've seen him twice.
Kato,
Yes, Mr. Bates.
that note we sent Dougal is bringing results.
I heard Miss Oxford.
Dougal's working a racket in insurance advising, Kato. It's entirely within the law. So legal that nothing can be done to break it up. Nothing legal.
Very true.
But once a crook, always a crook, Kato. By sending that note, we aroused the instinctive greed in those men. They're trying their best to discover if this man Lund is the Green Hornet so they can blackmail him.
I see.
Got the Green Hornet mask and the gas weapon, Kato. I'll meet you in the hiding place of the Black Beauty.
You make phone call?
Go ahead. I'll be right with you.
Very well.
Hello?
I want to talk to Dougal.
This is Dougal. What do you want?
You got a note from me a week ago.
Who is this?
A note about the Green Hornet.
Oh, yes.
I got another tip for you. You've got your eye on one man, haven't you?
Well, I'd rather not say.
You don't have to. But if you want to make sure, go to 1674 East 10th Street tonight.
1674?
East 10th in an hour.
But I don't
If you line anything up, we split. Understand?
Who is this?
1 hour. Now to join Kato and the Black Beauty.
Behind a secret panel in Britt Reed's clothes press, a narrow passage led within the wall of the apartment house and directly into an adjoining building. Supposedly abandoned, this building was in reality the hiding place of the super-powered, streamlined car of the Green Hornet.
Everything set, Kato? The Black Beauty okay?
Right, ready, Mr. Bates.
You take the wheel. We have an hour to get to 1674 East 10th Street. I'll explain what you're to do on the way.
Who did there, Mr. Bates?
I got the address when I glanced at Axford's book. A man named Lund. The man Dougal thinks is the Green Hornet.
How long have we been waiting, Dougal?
Not an hour yet.
But you don't even know who called you or why.
He referred to the note, didn't he? Nobody knows about that note but us and the man who sent it.
Who is he?
He didn't mention his name. But we'll hear from him later. He'll want a slice of the dough himself.
Then Lund is a hornet like we suspected.
He looks more and more that way. This is his address we were told to come to. Lund fits what little description there is concerning the
But
hornet.
Dougal, don't...
Sure, you shut up.
Are you sure this is the right track? After all, we had a lot of people to choose from. In any group that size, we'd find someone to match that description.
That's why we're going slowly. We'll make absolutely certain Lund is the hornet before we ask him for money.
How much?
Well, we should get at least...
Hey, listen.
I hear it.
Coming right past us.
His car, the hornet's car.
Look, he's stopping.
Getting out. Right in front of Lund's rooming house. He went inside. Wait here.
You're going after him?
Yep. His car's gone. He'll be alone. If I don't come out in 15 minutes, call the police. Tell them Lund is the Green Hornet.
What are you doing here, Mr. Dougal?
A little cold, Lund. You don't mind if I keep this gun pointed at you?
Get out of here.
What are you hiding?
Me? Why?
Move away from that table. Keep your hands up.
No, wait.
Move, I told you. 10 minutes and my friend calls the police.
But you're making a mistake. I'm not the Green Hornet.
I thought so. A mask and a bunch of stickers.
They're not mine.
Never mind that. You're the Green Hornet. We got a letter. We were parked right outside. I saw you get out of your car and come in here.
What makes you think...
Now, listen, Hornet. Go on denying it all you like. But I'm telling you this. Pay me $50,000 or I'll tell the police you're the Green Hornet.
My name is Lund.
Okay, Lund. That's all I have to say. Think it over.
But I tell you, 50,000.
Call me when you get it. And don't try to get rid of me either. I have a paper in a safe place, a very safe place. If something happens to me and Webster, the police will know where to go.
He's gone. You can come out now.
What's the matter, Lund? You look pale.
What does this mean? You come in here wearing a mask and a gun. You get by...
You were told what to say and you said it, and that's enough.
He thinks I'm the Hornet. $50,000.
Trying a little blackmail.
I don't get this. I got nothing to do with you.
You don't care for Dougal?
Went to him for insurance advice. He gypped me. And he comes in here...
You let him tell you to keep quiet?
Well,
do as you're told.
Listen, you don't have to point
Keep your mouth shut. Dougal's after the Hornet, not you. He won't be harmed, I promise you. Just forget everything that happened, you'll be all right.
Who's there?
It's all right, Kato.
You so Lund?
It's all set, Kato. Dougal's going to get a phone call in a few days. A call telling him the Green Hornet is agreeing to pay that blackmail money. Yes, Dougal. About that $50,000, I haven't been able to call you before, but it's all right.
I knew you'd be sensible, Hornet.
Don't use that word on the phone.
Oh, yes. Very well. When shall I get it?
Come around tonight. I'll be expecting you. There, Kato. Dougal thought it was Lund calling. Your handkerchief over the mouthpiece. Muffle my voice well enough.
Yes, sir.
Tonight. Lowry and Axford are still at headquarters?
I think so.
Yeah. Keep your fingers crossed on one angle, Kato. If Lund keeps silent, we'll smash these racketeers. But if Lund talks, well, we'll have to play the cards as they fall.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. This is the police department. Sergeant Moran talking. Okay.
Anything hot, Moran?
Just her temper, Lowry. Routine, pal. She's forgotten her house key. The cop on the beat will probably find it in her handbag.
Well, like I was saying, Lowry, I've been over talking to that guy Lund. He's acting awful funny.
You still think that guy's the Green Hornet?
I've been figuring it out. He's the right size.
Listen, Lug, that guy Lund is poor. He hasn't got a cent.
Well, suffering snakes. Maybe he's got the dough sorted away in safety deposit.
Yeah, or a gold mine.
He could be, Lowry. Nobody knows who the Hornet is. One guess is as good as another.
Okay. How about ducking out for a cup of Java, Axford? Getting sort of late.
Sergeant Moran, Police Department. What's it? What? Green Hornet. Lund? Hey, say that again. Hello. What's up? The Green Hornet. Hey, get a squad car ready.
Holy cow, is it Lund, Moran?
No. All the guy said was get over to Lund's rooming house to the Green Hornet. Then he slammed the hook on.
Hello, Danny Sutton. Give me the desk. Golly, I told you. Who was the call, Moran?
I don't know who called, but I'm going to find out.
Hello, Cunningham. Come on, Lowry. We got to move. Keep it real right, man. Handy, Cunningham. It's a big story. The police just got a tip. We're on our way. It's the Green Hornet.
Yes? Inside, Lund.
You. Matt, the Hornet is in it.
Dougal's on his way here. He expects 50,000.
But I didn't call him.
No, I called him.
I haven't got any money.
Tell him that.
He said he'd tell the police I'm the Green
Well,
Hornet.
you're not the Hornet, so why worry?
Poor, I can't prove it. They'll take me, put me in
Dougal
jail.
and Powder Crooks, racketeers. They're going to be smashed now.
Hey, open up. Come on, Lund. We know you're there.
Wait, I made it fast. Lund, tell him just a moment.
I'm coming. Just a second.
Come here, close to the window. Hurry.
Don't shoot me.
I'll be up this fire escape. You let the police in, but don't say a word about the Hornet being here. Do you understand?
Yeah, well, pull the trigger, will you?
You'll be safe, absolutely safe, if you follow those instructions. What's more, Dougal and Welch will be finished.
All right. Have no choice.
Go ahead. Into that door.
Okay, Lund, let's have it. Are you the Green Hornet?
No, we better start looking the place over, Moran. Maybe he's got the stuff hid away.
Here's the closet.
Hey, quiet. Huh?
Yeah.
Somebody coming up the steps. Who is it, Lund?
Dougal.
Dougal and Webster. They're trying to blackmail me.
Blackmail, huh?
Moran, Axford. Come on, duck in this closet. Golly, you're right, Lowry. We'll find out what they're trying to blackmail Lund about, huh?
You look awfully scared, Lund, for a guy that's supposed...
Inside, they're here. Now, let them in. We'll leave this closet door open a crack.
Lund, come on.
Don't dare yell with a Hornet on the fire escape. Come in.
All right, Webster, keep an eye on him. Where's the 50,000, Lund?
You're making a mistake. I'm not the Green Hornet.
Come on, you called up. You said you'd have the dough.
No, I didn't.
Look, I'm tired of you stalling. We know you're the Green Hornet, now pay up. We could tell the cops, but we want the dough instead. You pay or we will tell the cops.
You're blackmailing the wrong guy. I'm not the Hornet, and I can prove it.
Bluff, huh? Okay, you ask for it. When the police learn about it...
The police know already, don't
What's
they?
Keep your hands off that gun.
I got him. Give me that.
Get him. He's the Green Hornet.
Don't shoot. I give up.
We're watching Lund, Dougal. And you two rats are wanted for blackmail.
Oh, you can't...
Who says we can't? We heard you try to squeeze money out of him. He'll do a stretch for that and a long stretch. They're making a mistake. I'm not the Hornet.
I can't talk. There's a gun pointed at me.
Gun? Nobody's got a gun.
The Hornet has.
Well, what of it? The Hornet uses a gas gun. You ought to know that.
A gas gun?
You mean it's just gas?
Why, sure. Can't hurt a fly.
So that's it.
There's the Hornet there.
Huh?
I'm the fire escape. Come on, we'll get that crook.
Well, there's nobody here.
Dougal, you fool. It's a trap. This man isn't the Hornet.
Holy mackerel, look. There he goes. That's the Hornet's car.
There, I told you. There's proof I'm not the Hornet.
There, we can see that, Lund.
And you can't hold us here.
No, you'll help her plenty. This guy isn't the Hornet, but you tried blackmail. And the charge is going to stick.
Let me go. That Green Hornet, he did this. If I ever see him,
I'm down, you rat. The only thing you're going to see is bars. Your racket's all washed up.
once went to jail for blackmail, and now we can blast their insurance racket to bits.
Spread it all over page one, Gunnigan.
We're doing more than that, Reed. I took your suggestion. Lauer's doing a series of articles about those rats, telling the inside story of their insurance racket.
That's great. When the public starts reading, that racket will be wiped off the slate. Get the sentinel out on the streets.
All right, I'm enjoying the Green Hornet so far. And it's really using the concept well. Again, playing the duality of the is he a villain, is he a hero, and neither side really knows. And I love how people just keep impersonating. Everybody thinks everybody else is the Green Hornet. It's awesome. So I'm having a great time with this one. We are going to call it after episode 3 here. I think we've been in here about an hour and a half already, so I think we can move on for tonight. So, hope you enjoyed the adventures of the Green Hornet. We will be back again with some more another day, and of course, other heroes. But again, thank you for tuning in, everyone who listened in live, and everyone who's going to listen later. We appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you for listening, and see you next time.
They leapt from the pages in capes and flight, shadows of justice in the dead of night, silver and spandex from the time gone by, lifting us higher as they touched the sky. Heroes of the golden age fight the fight, blazing bright in the neon light. Beneath the stars we light our way, legends live in the golden age today. Blazing through cosmic dust, ray guns flashing in a world of rust, masked avengers with the daring flair, saving the future like they always dare. Heroes of the golden age fight the fight, blazing bright in the neon light. Beneath the stars we light our way, legends live in the golden age today. Holding their bold and true, from reels of the past to a screen near you. Golden whispers in electric glow, watch the champions steal the show. Heroes of the golden age fight the fight, blazing bright in the neon light. Beneath the stars we light our way, legends live in the golden age today.